Writing Mum's book and remembering the magic we shared brought me back to life. For me, it was a rebellious act. I decided to stop reading the news late last year because I realised that the lockdowns from a few years before had ingrained in me a new habit to check the news every day, multiple times a day, all the time. And this was years after the lockdowns had happened. They trained me on a false deeper level that whatever was going on in the news was immediately going to affect my life and my outlook on life. So in a way, my will and my worldview had been hijacked by this endless news checking, and I was slowly buying into the fake new reality that was sold along with it. A dizzying, endless conveyor belt of worry to keep me in a zombie stupor. A warfare on the psyche. But part of me woke up late last year, space between Christmas and New Year's, where the news temporarily drops away and weekdays don't seem to exist. It was like I'd stepped off and away from life. And in these 7 days, I used this time to question why I doom scrolled every day and why I'd developed this seemingly unshakable cynicism and deadening inside. I also noticed when politicians are on holidays between Christmas and New Year's, the bad news seemed to just magically disappear. A cause and effect they don't want you to piece together before they come back from holidays and continue to sell you aspirational ways to die. So I'd normalised news checking as part of my life like black spray paint over my third eye, and it was quietly destroying me. So quitting the news this year gave me time to see straight for the first time in years. I was no longer exposing myself to the human-made asbestos of the media, and my cynicism lowered and a yearning for the magic and mystery of life returned. And that's when I found myself walking through a busy shopping centre recently and uttered Derby love aloud to myself like a crazy person talking to myself. And Derby love was like an incantation, an invocation, and the next sentence just followed with ease. I could summon Mum, and I could summon life's magic again. And that's when I remembered the magic Mum and I shared. But for me, sometimes it's alleviating to go into the darkness and map its monsters. It can be useful to artfully shine a light on the darkness. So Mum's book was wildly outside the area I usually play in. But play might be the most rebellious act we can do when the world seems dark, even if it feels naive. Simply to dance or play under a small light in the middle of the night might be the best thing we can do.